Ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty might actually be back, and you're probably wondering why the heck I'm in a Black Ops 2 lobby at this time in the day. And also it's 2025, so this game's like 13 years old. But we got some new
Team deathmatch. You have on-scene command.
So anyway, as I was saying, here we are playing Black Ops 2, and I think that this should be a lobby that is not having hackers. Of course it's Nuketown, because why wouldn't it be? I feel like every time I go back to Black Ops 2, it's always Nuketown. But let me talk about a few things that just got announced today while we play some Black Ops 2, and I want to give you my kind of thoughts and opinions on everything, because I'm telling you guys, I think the tides are turning, man. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. We have to thank Battlefield for everything that's going on here lately. I mean, Battlefield has put a just an immense amount of pressure on Call of Duty this year. I might be playing bots. Oh my goodness! You need to chill. You need to chill. So if you're wondering what I'm referring to, Ghost of Hope, which is somebody that I talk to every once in a while, great guy, a little bit of a, let's just say he's not in the greatest, what would you call it, graces of Call of Duty. He likes to leak Call of Duty stuff. And what he tweeted earlier today, it almost made me drop down to my knees in tears. Now, he has said the last two things that he's tweeted are, he's been saying like, take this with a grain of salt. But usually Ghost of Hope is, I mean, he's pretty locked in on rumors and all that good stuff. So I'm honestly going to report it as like, this very well could happen. So let's start off with the first one. And that is that Call of Duty could be moving its release date forward. So I'm going to give you a little hype. Somebody recognizes me. I feel so happy. Something that you maybe didn't know was the release of Black Ops 7 is scheduled for November 15th. Now, November 15th is honestly a little bit later than what they've been doing lately. They've been typically at the end of October, really, I feel like. Maybe an occasional one in November. What? But this year, November 15th, which is weird because it feels like Call of Duty is already kind of ready, which is weird to me. Like, it feels like the game's done. People are play testing it, all that. But there's a little game called Battlefield that's giving them a little bit of competition, and that is due for October 10th. Now, let me tell you my little hypothesis here, and you can tell me if you think I'm crazy. That game comes out October 10th. And now October 10th is when the normal multiplayer comes out. Now, what people are kind of excited for is the Battle Royale. and I'm not I'm guessing with this one too as well, but this is my prediction. I think that the Battlefield, I think Call of Duty probably has some inside information, and I think that Battlefield is going to release their BR like a month after their game comes out. So kind of like what Warzone did in MW19. It was like, hey, we're gonna put out the game MW19, and then like a month or two later, we are going to put out our Battle Royale. So if that happens, guess what the release date is for the Battlefield BR? November 10th. 5 days before Call of Duty releases. So not only have they done their beta already, they're gonna have their release done, and then on top of that, they're gonna have their BR out before Call of Duty even has anything out. And with the way things are going this year, Call of Duty, I think, understands the heat of what's going on. I mean, we've already seen the skins change with, you know, the pre-order bonuses changing. And what the, who's shooting me? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. The pre-order bonus is changing. The skin, like the carryover is not happening anymore. I just caught a UAV in when there's a, I just caught a UAV in when there's a whatchamacallit up in the air. Come on, T, wake up. So, I mean, they're obviously feeling the heat. And now that brings us to our next leak. But I guess let me quickly wrap up. I think that they're going to change their release date to like either early November, or they're going to change it to the end of October again. They can't let Battlefield release a game and a BR before they put their game out. There's just no chance. They will get destroyed this year. I'm not even kidding with you. This will be the year Battlefield wins if they do that. And I think they know that. That's why everything's changing. So let's get to the next leak. But actually, real quickly, let me turn up for a second. We're down by 3 points here. Okay, hold on. Let me get my AR. Let me get my AR. Let me get the AR, the AN-94. Let me work a little bit. Let me get my nades. Let me get my nades. Come on, come on. And it'll actually bring me really nice to my next point. Watch this. Lay down. This is a really good spot. Bada bing, bada boom. Stun in there. We push out because nobody's here. I meant everybody's there. That's okay. Nade here. We got to get hot quick, boys. We got to get hot quick. And this is the spot to do it right here. Does my aim really look like that in real life? Oh no, we're pushing out. We're pushing out. It's over. It's over. It's over. Come on, let me cook. Let me cook. But let's get to the next point, okay? And while we're getting to the next leak, the one that you probably really clicked on this video for, let's take a look at something, guys. And this is why I actually chose Black Ops 2 to play. We just played a game, and the game's over. And would you notice something? We're in the same lobby, guys. Okay, all these people, now 1 or 2 guys maybe left, and now we're back. But we are in the same lobby. Okay, that's important to talk about. So let's go over to the Ghost of Hope again. Part 2. Let's go to the AN-94. That was feeling a little bit better. But okay, back to my point as we go into here. Let's read this next tweet because Ghost of Hope's on X Games mode right now. Today he tweeted out, it's already got 2,500 likes in like 2 hours. Very big grain of salt leak. Treyarch developers are currently pushing to remove disbanded lobbies. Now, if you don't understand how big of a deal this is, you just don't really know Call of Duty. Now, I'll give you a brief history of this. Modern Warfare 19 was the game that got really strict skill-based matchmaking, and I've actually done a little docu-style video on this recently. Pretty much to summarize, when you would play a team, or play anybody really, you then, once the game ended, would just be completely disbanded, and then you would never play those people again. Because if you did well, you would get put into a better lobby, and if you did worse, you would get put into a worse lobby. You didn't play the same people over and over again. And the biggest thing that I can say that really hurt with Call of Duty is the community aspect of this game. Like, Call of Duty is based around community, meeting people, creating rivalries, trash talking in the mic a little bit. And this rumor, if it is true, will probably be one of the biggest things Call of Duty has done, maybe since Warzone. I mean, that's on the level I put this. And again, we have to be thanking Battlefield right now. It's just that simple. Oh, I'm shooting through walls. I'm shooting through walls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hacking in BO2. Where's the trade? Bro didn't even trade. Okay, I pushed him for him, and okay, thanks, man. So the pressure that Battlefield is putting on Call of Duty to make these changes, I get a little frustrated because it's like, how the heck have we not done this prior to Battlefield? But you know what? I gotta be a little bit on the positive side. This guy's hacking 100%. 100%. Nope, he's not. Maybe. He could be hacking. I don't think he is, but we've ran into one already, so it could be that guy. So people, I think you guys really need to be aware that Battlefield is pushing the boundaries. And I know, guys, it's like, oh, Call of Duty, like, finally is listening. I get it. I'm frustrated too sometimes when they don't change, when the community asks for it, and it takes competition to change. But it is what it is. And I'd rather there be competition and there be change than no change at all. So all I'm gonna say is, as I kind of, dude, I think we're gonna see a lot of, I think this is gonna be like a boxing fight until the game's release. Battlefield's gonna do something, Call of Duty's gonna do something, Battlefield's gonna do something, and you know who wins in all of this? I've said it in multiple videos. we win. This is the most annoying thing I've ever seen. So just a reminder, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm really trying to push the Instagram lately, guys, too. I've been putting stories up and kind of took a little break from social media the last 2 days with everything going on. And, you know, I don't want to get into all that stuff, but I just would encourage you guys to, man, just treat others the way you want to be treated. It's the golden rule, and it's pretty simple in my mind. Actually, you know what? It's not simple. Sometimes it's really difficult, but if that's what we're tasked to do, that's what we're tasked to do. So that really doesn't have anything to do with Call of Duty besides the fact of, you know, I've just been, I took a little break off the internet, and now we got all this news today, and I'm like, I need to bounce back and create some content, because I really did take a couple days off, and I just want to finish out this game. I want to get a win here, but this dude's just camping up top. Wait, what? Is there a guy? When did he get in there? So, you know, this guy is so annoying. That guy is so annoying. We cannot lose 2 games in a row. We cannot. If we lose 2 games of Black Ops 2 in 2025, I'm gonna literally rage and delete the game. Okay, I was gonna say this guy might be hacking and I can't kill him. You know what? That's another thing, actually, a quick side note that I just thought about. With disbanding lobbies being a thing, I feel like that's really encouraged people just saying like he's hacking, even though he might just be a better player. So I'm excited to see how that will play into, oh my. I'm excited to see how that will play into everything. Dude, this is so annoying. Why are these people playing like that? Why? Wait, what? Dude, this is insane. Also, another thing, real quick side note, I've said like this, like side note, like 7 times now, but I really want to start to do like, and I'm just going to give the credit to Jev. This style of cutcom while giving news and information, I really enjoy doing it. I know they're a little bit shorter of uploads and not as long, but I just enjoy talking to you guys. And sometimes the bigger ideas take me more than a day to, you know, kind of film. Dude. So if you guys are down to have a couple more of these cutcoms while I kind of talk about COD news, please let me know in the comments down below. And I know I'm kind of like, I'm not wrapping the video up, but I just want to keep chatting as I talk to myself, but I'm actually talking to you guys. So I hope you guys have been fantastic. You know, I hope you guys have been great. I really do appreciate all the support on my content. I think this guy's hacking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure he's hacking. I'm pretty sure he's hacking. Yeah, he's hacking. Okay, you know what? We're gonna wrap it up there because we're gonna lose this game. But thank you all for the support, man. Let's get to 600K with Black Ops 7, man. I can't wait. What do you guys think? Disbanding lobbies, Black Ops 7, is things finally turning around for the good? We'll see. But more of these cutcoms probably soon if you guys like them. Leave a like. It really helps the video. Okay, see you in the next one.